What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of ArkSurvival Ascended. In this episode, we're going to show you how to tame the Shastasaurus. So first of all, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a sickle, you're going to need superior kibble, put that in the last slot of your hotbar, and you're going to need a scuba diving suit, pretty much. Now, you're also going to want an itchy, like the dolphin army thing, because that's how you're going to attract it, like, because it follows them to the surface. It's always a good thing to have a megalodon as well, just for like protection. Now, when I found them out the back of Blue Ob, so you can see Blue Ob's there, and pretty much I just head straight out the back. So here's one here. Now, even though I'm on the megalodon, just because I got the little dolphin guys around me, he'll follow me up, and then all you need to do is go to the surface. Once you go to the surface, he will start this little mini game. It's quite actually not that hard of a tame, really. It's just, it takes a long time, that's all. So he'll come up just like this, then he'll make the noise, and he'll have a little bar at the top there, and basically that's like a timer, I'm pretty certain. And then all you need to do is, one, put your scuba gear on, that usually helps, and two, get out your sickle, go up to the little leeches, and basically bust them off. There'll be 3 of these leeches on, and as soon as you've busted all the leeches off, then he will allow you to like passive tame him. So these guys are pretty much a passive tame. Let's get this last one. Oh, he always moves. It's kind of hard. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. 3rd time lucky. Alright, so now all you got to do is go up to his mouth, and then pretty much just feed him his kibble. Now, my tame rates are turned up a little bit, so it does still take a while to do this. You know, with the magic of editing, mate, you won't have to watch all that. But this is the real way of doing it. So pretty much all I do now is just sit on my shark and yeah, wait for him to come up, keep busting all these leeches off, go to his mouth, and then feed him. Just, you know, rinse and repeat, mate. Rinse and repeat. It's a pretty simple process, as long as you got the megalodons and that there for protection. Sometimes he does this as well, which is like, yeah, it sort of tricks you a bit, but it's pretty cool, because it sort of makes you feel like you're actually swimming with whales or something, you mean? Like, look at this, mate. How graceful is that? Alright, it's coming up for the last time now, so let's get this done. So all I gotta do, clear them out 3 times. So just swim up. It's a little bit harder when you're actually like just scuba diving around, but it's not that hard, as you can see. Come along. It's all just time consuming, that's all. So sometimes you will want to bring an extra scuba tank if you're trying to level up a higher level one, because your scuba tank will break in the time that he levels up. Oi, just like that, you got yourself the Shastasaurus, mate, the Shastasaurus. Look at him with all his beauty. Okay, to unlock the saddle, you need to be level 100, and you need a tech replicator, so you need to complete the bosses before you can even do it. It takes 200 cementing paste, 100, yeah, it takes a few things. It's not as expensive as what I thought it would be, but yeah, it's still, it's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. But look at it, mate. Look at it, mate. It looks so good. So good. I really like the model of this. It's actually pretty big. It's bigger than what I thought it would be. I like the little blade down the bottom. Like, it looks pretty cool. And I also like up the front here, you got the torpedo, like, you know, tubes. I reckon they just look real mad the way they made them. So let's swim around the back. Go in through the back door. There is like a tech door here. Let's just take off the gear real quick. Let's see what this thing can do. See what this thing can do. Alright, now it is pretty slow. It is probably one of the slowest creatures that I know, it kind of looks slow, but I'm not too sure. You know, it does look slow though. You can go vertically, like straight down as well, which is pretty cool. It does have like a sonar, and you can pick up on creatures, as you can see with the little glowing dots over there. See, here it is again. And yeah, so it works out picking up on creatures pretty good. It's got a lot of different things that you can cycle through. It's got a bite as well, as you just seen. It's got a periscope. Now on a controller, if you press your top clickers, the top left one will allow you to go up, top right one will go down. If you press your right trigger, and then it goes into a zoom mode. And now when you zoom in, you can zoom in onto like creatures, and it's like having tech binoculars pretty much. So You know, that's pretty mad, mate. It's pretty mad they're allowed to unlock that. I don't know how useful that'll be, but still, pretty good. Okay, another thing that it's got is torpedoes. So if you get rocket-propelled grenades, whack them into the inventory, and then it basically turns them into torpedoes. So if you cycle through it, you got your torpedoes. It is kind of hard to use, but as you can see, I managed to hit this thing here. And but yeah, when I went up against this here, you know, it's a little bit harder, mate. It's a little bit harder. Once you get the timing down, I think it'll be not too bad. But you can shoot like directly, straight down. See that? And you can also shoot behind. So if you look around behind and then you try shooting, see? Once again, it is pretty hard to hit them, but yeah, you can shoot behind, which is awesome, mate. Okay. Another thing you can do is shoot across the surface. See how it's like torpedoing across the surface like an actual torpedo. Here, I'll shoot it again. And so if you've got a raft or something, I reckon it would probably hit a raft and destroy it. Pretty mad. It's also got a flashbang. So if you swim up to a creature, it only comes out the front of it. And then you do it, it like freezes them in the spot for a few seconds. And then it will go back to like, you know, continuing to move. Sort of like the same thing that the... It's also got a pulse as well. So when you do that, it'll pulse away. But yeah, sort of like, what's that creature? The snow owl. You know, like the snow owl freezes? Yeah, I reckon it's like that. You can also build inside of it. So you can put a generator in there. A standard one. You can also put a tech generator in there as well. You cannot, however, put a force field. So I thought I'd try that. You can't put no force field. That'd be pretty cool though. But you can't put it in. You can't put in your tech turrets. That doesn't work. You can't put in standard turrets. I tried a few of these different things. However, you can build in here. So you can put down a foundation. But you can't put a turret on the foundation. I thought I'd just give that a try anyway. You can put down beds as well. I did have a bed there, but I didn't show it on this. But you can. They do work as well. And you can build. So you can, you know, lock yourself in here. Block it all off in, you know, in, what do they call it? Beehive, you know, like where you block it all off. Now, one of the features you can do is you can fly, you can go up to the creature and then you can load animals into it. You can't load a flyer. Well, it didn't seem to let me to load this flyer in. However, something like this, you know, the Mosachops, as you can see on the right hand side there, yeah, it allows you to put it in. So once you go inside, he should be in here somewhere. Where is he? Where is he? Ah, there he is. Oh wait, what am I doing? Yeah, there he is. There he is. Yeah, so as you see, it allows to put in them. So not all dinos will actually go in there. Some will, some won't. But anyway, we're going to leave this one here. So hopefully you all like that. Consider hitting the subscribe button, as I've got plenty more videos right here as well. And as always, I will catch you in the next episode. See you later.